Yo, what's up? You know what? Have you ever thought, what happens after death? What created the universe? What happened before what happened before existence? What created existence? How does that all happen? Because I've been wondering the same thing, you know? Because, like, here, listen to this, right? The beginning of all existence. Boom. It was created. But by what? What was before all of existence was created? Nothingness? But nothingness would have been somethingness if it was nothingness then. So what created that? Because everything has a start, okay? So existence itself had a start. But what was before that start? What created that start? You know? It's... And, like... When you really think about it, just how, okay? Because, like, okay, you have nothingness, and then, boom, existence appears. Galaxies, universes. But, like, how? You can have had a person because how's that person created? And that's the thing about God, too. He apparently created everything, yeah? Okay, who created him? Okay? Who created the person that created him? Who started all of this? Okay? And then who started that person that started everything? And then you get to death, right? And then you die. Where do you go? Because you can't just cease to exist. It is literally impossible. So what the fuck happens to you? You have to go somewhere. So obviously, there's like a bunch of theories, right? Where you either become a different person, right? Which, you know what? That might be it. That might be it. But at the same time, how does that make sense? You can't just switch consciousnesses. But at the same time, like, when you die, everything shuts down. So where do you go? Because you're still there, but, like, you're not. And, like, it's when, like, what happens? Do you go to heaven? Is heaven real? Like, do you actually become a ghost? But, like, how does that work? Like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And it's like, what the fuck? How are we even here, okay? How am I living? What created me? How am I able to do all this? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like the beginning of time, okay? So what happens is, boom, right? But beginning of time was created by something else. And that something else was created by something else. But that other something else was created by something else. And so what created this and that and that? So where is the real beginning and what was before the real beginning? Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. What the fuck happened? Bro. And dude. And then, like, just things happen. Like, how do things happen? When I throw a ball, how does that happen? Oh, you think, oh, okay, you pick up your arm and you throw it. But no. How does that happen? Okay? How does my brain know to move my arm? Oh, because of the things and the things. But, like, what created everything? What created matter and cells? Okay? Neurons, cells, everything. What created it? How is it created? How is everything made if there was nothing made to begin with? What is going on? You know what? I think we're in a video game. You know what? I'm honestly gonna become a conspiracy theorist. I think we are AI in a fucking video game. Okay? Just think about it. Okay? How does everything happen? Who created? But then who created the people that created us? Okay? And even if we're not in a video game, then how does this work? Okay? Because I'm gonna go back to this, okay? Beginning of time. Boom, existence is created. Galaxies, universes, everything is created. But what was before that? Was it just like a big white nothingness? But even then, the big white nothingness at that time would have been the somethingness of that time. So obviously, somethingness was created by another somethingness. So what was it? What was before that? And it's just, what? Like, this pizza box that's on my floor currently. You know? How does this exist? How do I exist? How is my hand moving? Why do I feel this burp coming up? How am I holding this phone? How does the existence exist itself in the existence that we have created for ourselves? How does the earth exist in this world? Why are we so small, but so big at the same time? Are we really that smart, or is there something else out there? Is there another world that holds life that is smarter than us, or are they dumber? Do they exist to kill us? Do they exist to love us? And how are they created, and why were they created differently? But were they created the same? What is going on? Is there a planet where there are just a bunch of like giant cocks running around? Is there a planet where there's a giant bug, but like it's really big, and he's smart, and he has a degree in like marine biology? And like, dude, if heaven is real, how does that exist? Who created it? Who did this? Why did this? What? It doesn't make sense. And like death after death, like, and then like you can also think, you know what, I'm gonna die, and then you die, right? But like, is it just like sleep paralysis, but like everything is black and you're just there forever, but you're still kind of conscious, but like not really? Or is it like you're constantly dreaming over and over again? But how does that work when everything shuts down in your body? How does that work when you become a skeleton and your brain is gone? How does this work? Where do we go? Do we become a baby on the other side of the earth to a tortoise? What happens? Do we become a ghost that just wanders earth for no reason, witnessing everything? Do we go to heaven? Do we go to hell? Are those real? Do we become the earth itself? And every death becomes making the earth much angrier, and then we control the earth, and then it goes bam, 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 you know? Are we actually animals? We are. We are animals. We are animals. We are animals that are kind of smart and like make ourselves not animals. We put ourselves in a different category because we are smart. But are we that smart? We're so weak. We die from like falling 2 feet. We are so weak. The strongest people can just barely pull 2 trucks. And that's a lot. So I'm not actually going to discredit that, but still. Can you pull up a building? No. I can't. But it just doesn't make sense, and nothing makes sense. How am I holding onto my bed right now? I am a robot. You are a robot. I am not real. This is all fake. I am actually AI 10001 in the computer, talking about how I am an AI in the computer. You listening, you are a computer. You were made from nothing. You are nothing. But you are also something. I am something. But you know what? What it all comes down to is that's life, baby. We are here. For what purpose? I don't know. You find it. You're supposed to find that purpose. We were put here for no reason, probably. We were probably just a social experiment. We were made to do nothing. And you know what? Why do we make our lives so hard, yet we all want such an easy life? I don't get it. Bills should not exist. You know? Nothing should exist. We should all just be laying in our bed all day, every day, sleeping. We should be mammoths. So when you look at the bigger picture, What I'm trying to say is Dunkin' Donuts is a very bad company, but they make very good food. But like, how were they created? From nothing to something. That is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you have purpose. Because nothing from nothing equals something equals you. Equals me equals talking to you. That's what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I'm not. Because the words that we created mean nothing. They're just a bunch of random noises. Ba ba ba. So you don't even know what I said because we said, hey, those aren't words. So how do you know? I don't understand it. Honestly, it hurts. It hurts for me to think. You know why? Because we aren't supposed. We have little chips in our mind, and we aren't supposed to think past any of this because they don't want us to. Okay? Aliens exist. Okay? Frogs are actually human beings disguised. Okay? Do you see that little fly buzzing around your room? That's not real. That's all in your imagination. You see that TV? There's actually a spy in the TV looking at you right now. I'm a spy looking at you right now. Take this message. It is all real. If there's no upload tomorrow, the FBI got to me. Because I know the truth. I am real, but fake at the same time.